The Reflection, Part 2. I don't know how long I've been trapped in here. Time doesn't exist inside the mirror, just darkness and the faint shimmer of glass, stretching infinitely in every direction. I tried everything, pounding on the glass until my knuckles bled, screaming until my throat was raw. Nothing worked. No one could hear me, but I could hear it. My reflection, my replacement. It walked around my apartment, living my life like nothing was wrong, laughing on phone calls, smiling at neighbors, even going to work. It mimicked me perfectly, except for the eyes. They were too dark, too empty. No one seemed to notice, at least not at first. I watched helplessly as it became bolder. One night, it stood in front of the mirror, staring at me with that twisted grin. "They don't suspect a thing," it whispered. "But they will." It tilted its head, eyes gleaming. "And when they do, it'll be too late." The next day, I saw it invite Lana, my best friend, over. Panic surged through me as I banged on the glass. "No, stay away from her!" But she couldn't hear me. They sat on the couch laughing, drinking wine. Lana didn't notice how the thing's smile stretched too wide, or how its laugh echoed just a little too long. Until she did, her laughter faltered.
"Hey, are you okay?"
The thing's grin faded. It tilted its head, studying her like a predator. "You're not you," Lana said, her voice trembling. It leaned closer, its voice low and cold. "Aren't I?" Lana stood up, backing toward the door. "I should go." Before she could reach the handle, it grabbed her wrist. I screamed, pounding on the glass, desperate to break free. "Don't hurt her," I begged. The thing didn't even glance at me. It yanked Lana close, its voice a guttural whisper. "I've waited so long to be free. You're not going to ruin this." Lana's eyes widened in terror as the thing's face began to distort, skin rippling like liquid. She let out a blood-curdling scream. And then, for the first time, the mirror shook. I felt it crack beneath my fists. Desperate, I punched harder. The glass splintered, shards falling around me. Light flooded in, blinding and hot. With one final blow, the mirror shattered. I hit the floor of my apartment, gasping for air. Lana was trembling by the door, her face pale. The thing was gone, nothing but shards of glass scattered across the floor. She looked at me, eyes wide. What was that?" I didn't have an answer, but as I helped her up, I caught a glimpse of the largest shard of glass. My reflection was still there, and it was smiling, like for part 3.